I am back. This is kind of a vlog, I guess you could say, or just kind of a random video. I wanted to talk to you about an adventure or an experiment that I'm trying, and really I'm posting this because I want to know if you have more information, because this is something that I'm trying for at least the next week, and I want to see how it goes, but I'm not fully convinced if it's just total crap or if there's actually some validity to the claim. What I'm talking about is oil pulling. Oil, P-U-L-L-I-N-G, not pooling, but pulling. Have you heard of oil pulling? This is something I've read about several times. I've seen in several blog posts, and I've even watched some videos on YouTube about it. What initially got me interested in learning about oil pulling is my sister has severe dental issues. When she was younger, a dentist did some massive dental work on her, and from what I understand, his tools were not clean. And ever since then, every single year, she has abscesses, she has root canals, she has had almost every single tooth in her head pulled, and she is 30 years old. She only has, I believe, like 4 to 6 original teeth in her mouth, and just watching her deal with this every year really breaks my heart. I hate to see her in pain. She's considering getting full dental implants and having them remove everything in her mouth and get dental implants. So if you have any information about dental implants, let me know. She's considering in a couple years doing that. So that's a very drastic step. As a 30-year-old to have all of your teeth pulled and have, you know, everything fake. Now, I know we usually all go through that when we get a little bit older and we get dentures. I know pretty much everybody goes through this, you know, later in life, but to me, I just feel like she's too young to be having these issues, and she takes care of her teeth. She flosses, she brushes, but it's just this dentist like completely screwed her mouth up. So anyway, this happened when she was like 16, and she's 30 now, as I said. So it's been like 14 years of just agony. It's been like all kinds of money for dental bills. It's been painful procedures. Like, I'm just sick of watching it. I'm like encouraging her to get them pulled and do dental implants just so she won't have to hurt anymore. But I was looking for ways that might prevent that from happening, or maybe just alleviate some pain until then. So, I came across oil pulling. Oil pulling is like an Ayurvedic, I guess is how you pronounce that, therapy, which just basically means all natural. This is like an ancient therapy that people have been doing forever, and you basically swish oil in your mouth for 20 minutes a day, and it's supposed to do all kinds of amazing things for your oral health. So you can use different types of oil, blah, 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 blah. I'll get to that in a second. Anyway, basically when you wake up in the morning, before you eat or drink anything, you take like a teaspoon of oil, you put it in your mouth, and you swish like this. Swish it in between your teeth, swish it all over your gums, swish it, you know, everywhere in your mouth, and you set a timer, and you do this for 20 minutes, and at the end of 20 minutes, you spit it out into the trash can. You don't want to spit it down the sink because that oil is going to harden, you know, just like all oil does. The oil is going to harden and clog your pipes. So you basically spit it in the trash can, or like a paper cup or something that you're going to dispose of later. And there's different oils for this. You can use coconut oil, because obviously coconut oil is like the most amazing oil in the world, right? People cook with it, condition your hair, everything. Coconut oil is very anti-inflammatory, so it's supposed to make your gums all, you know, good and healthy and all of that. So you can use coconut oil, you can use sesame oil, you can use sunflower oil, as long as they're organic and cold-pressed oils. And if they're unrefined, I guess that's better than refined from everything I've read. Anyway, so I had coconut oil in my house, and I was reading something about this yesterday, and it sparked my interest, and I'm like, you know what, I wonder if that could help my sister. But I know she's not going to want to do it unless I do it with her, so that I can help her stay motivated, and we can just kind of share our experience, because I really want her to give it a try. It's definitely not going to hurt anything. You're just swishing it and spitting it out. You don't ingest it. There's no way it's going to hurt you, so it will either do nothing or it will do some good. So, I had coconut oil in my house, and last night I put some in my mouth, and it's kind of gross because, you know, coconut oil is solid. And I put some in my mouth just to see if I could actually swish for 20 minutes. That seems like a very long time. I lasted the 20 minutes, but I wasn't doing anything. I was just kind of sitting there focusing on it, and it seemed like it took forever. So I was like, well, I'm going to try it again in the morning because it was in the evening when I did it, and you're supposed to try it in the morning. And I said, well, maybe I'll try it in the morning, and I'll just do it while I'm doing my hair and makeup so that my mind is on other things. I'm multitasking, and the 20 minutes will fly by. So this morning I used the coconut oil again. The coconut oil I have on hand here at the house is this. I got it at Walmart. It was like $7. And it's by Spectrum. It is expeller press, which is basically cold press from what I understand. It's organic virgin coconut oil. It's unrefined. So basically, I haven't used a whole bunch of this. It smells like coconut, so you take your spoon, you put it in your mouth, and it takes a while for it to warm up. It's kind of solid, and it tastes kind of, well, it feels like you're just sucking on a hunk of lard, which is kind of gross. But you don't ingest it, so you don't really taste it. Anyway, so I tried it again this morning, and I did it while I was doing my hair and makeup, and the 20 minutes flew by. So I can definitely do the 20-minute thing. But having the kind of solid oil is a little bit gross. I know that you can heat it up and liquefy it first, but, you know, it didn't bug me that much, so I didn't bother. So everything I read actually suggests that either alternating between coconut and sesame oil or using sesame oil exclusively, because I guess sesame oil is supposed to be the strongest, I guess, and it's supposed to have the strongest effects, okay? So basically, if you do this for 20 minutes a day and you do this, you know, consistently and over the long term, you're supposed to have improved gum health. It's supposed to strengthen your teeth. It's supposed to whiten your teeth. It's supposed to heal your mouth. It's supposed to get rid of bad bacteria. It's supposed to cure halitosis if you got some bad breath going on. It's supposed to have all of these, like, amazing oral health things. Some people have reported cleared skin and more energy, and they've like reported additional effects. I don't know if I buy that, but I'm gonna try it and see. I'm not doubting those people. I just want to see for myself. So I talked to her about it last night, and I was like, have you ever heard of this? She said, yeah. I was like, we need to try it, and she actually agreed to try this with me. And we were talking about where do you get fluoride-free toothpaste, because when you're reading up on this, it suggests that you only use fluoride-free toothpaste, because if you use the fluoride toothpaste, it puts the toxins back in your mouth that you just cleared out, because this is supposed to clear out the toxins because the oil activates the enzymes in your spit. I don't know. Anyway, so you're supposed to basically do the swish for 20 minutes a day, first thing in the morning, and then you're supposed to only use fluoride-free toothpaste. So if you want to try this, you only need two things. You need an oil that's organic and whatever, and you need a fluoride-free toothpaste. Now, the oil is the easy part. Finding fluoride-free toothpaste is really not that easy. I initially went to Walgreens to see if they had any. I looked at every single toothpaste they had. None of them were fluoride-free. So at that point, I realized I had to go to like a Holistic Health or a Whole Foods store to find something like that. So I went to Atkins, I don't know how you pronounce it. It's AKIN''S. Whatever that is. Atkins, I think, maybe. Anyway, we have one in our town, and I've never been in there. It was actually a really nice store, and everybody that was there seemed very knowledgeable. I mean, they were so helpful because I mentioned to them what I was doing, and they knew what I was talking about, which I was shocked because I think this is a totally random and weird thing. But they knew exactly what I was talking about. They showed me everything I needed. Like, I was highly impressed. Anyway, so I found a fluoride-free toothpaste. I was a little bit unsure if this would taste good or if it would taste funky. I tried it. It tastes just fine. So this is the Desert Essence Natural Tea Tree Oil and Neem Toothpaste. They had several flavors. I got wintergreen, and I tried it just because I was curious. I'm going to, of course, start using this in the morning. So I count tomorrow as my first official day because it's the first day I had the toothpaste I'm supposed to have. So it looks like this, it was like $7. It was a little bit pricey for toothpaste, but I bought me one and I bought my sister one, so we both have our fluoride free. This is also SLS free, which is like sulfate free and gluten free. So I guess this is some really good, healthy, organic, pure toothpaste action. So I got my toothpaste, and they actually had the sesame oil. I thought I would give this a try because I did read that it's stronger and supposed to have better effects. And really the primary reason is because it's already liquefied, and so I don't have to swish around the hard chunk of coconut oil until it liquefies, because it's a little gross. So I think it might be a little bit easier to do starting off with the liquid, but it says to alternate back and forth between the two. So I might do the sesame oil for, 2 days and then coconut oil for 2 days, if I can stick with it. So starting tomorrow, it's going to be my very first day, official day of oil pulling. And I'm going to do this for 7 days. So next Friday, I'm going to do a video, and I'm going to update you on what we find, if my sister likes it, if she's noticed anything, because she's the one with the problem. I'm really just doing this to do it with her and to do it as an experiment and to, hey, maybe I can get some whiter teeth. Cool. I will say, after doing it for 2 days, even though I used regular toothpaste because I just now got this, I will say that my teeth feel very slick, like when you go to the dentist and have them cleaned, how they're real slick, after they polish them. They feel very slick, and so that's kind of good. Maybe the oil just helps clean your teeth really good. I think the thought behind it is that the fats in the oil help absorb toxins, something. Anyway, there's a lot of research about it. You can watch videos on oil pulling, because I'm definitely not an expert. This is going to be my first time trying this. I have no idea if this is a crock or if this is legit, but I'm going to find out for myself, because just because it works for somebody means that it might not work for me, or just because it doesn't work for somebody else doesn't mean it won't work for me. So I'm really hoping that she sees some positive benefits, and I'm going to do it right along with her to support her, because that's my sister, so of course that's what I'm going to do, right? And just, I'm curious, because I love you ladies, and you're like my best friends here, so I want to know if you've heard of this, if you tried it, if you have any information on it. So other than that, this is just my random talking tonight, my random Thursday blab. So let me know. I'm going to be trying this, and I will see you in 7 days with an oil pulling update. Bye.